Apparo Tutorials. Dynamic Database Connections. In this tutorial video we show you how to set up dynamic database connections. We will show you two examples. Number 1 uses different database schemas based on the folder where the business case is stored. Number 2 shows the use of encrypted passwords based on the user name. We switch to database connections and enter the edit view of the existing connection. For the calculation of the dynamic settings, we use script variables. Variables can be used in all settings, including the password field. For more information on variables, please watch our tutorial video on the topic of variables. For our first example we need the internal variable AFE-BC folder, which returns the current folder of the business case as string. To show you the content of this variable, we will output it in the header of a business case. This business case is in the root folder of the client, so the variable returns only a single slash. I've prepared the same business case in folder 2, let's see what the BC folder variable gives there. It returns /folder2, so the same business case, located in subfolder 2, should return /folder2, /subfolder2. We switch back to the edit view of the database connection. Our goal is to calculate different database schemas for the business cases, based on the folder. We replace the fixed schema with the variable named schema, and then define a script variable with the same name in the database connection. We start our script by declaring a JavaScript variable called result, and assigning the value, default schema. String values, also Apparo variables containing string values, must be enclosed in single quotes. The semicolon marks the end of a statement. At the very end of our script, we return the result. For now, this variable will definitely return default schema. We begin with our first condition. Conditions start with an if, followed by the check in parentheses. The folder variable can be inserted using the variable picker, top right. To compare the folder variable, we must use two equal characters. This condition should be true for business cases of folder 2, so we enter the string /folder2, followed by the statement in curly braces, which will be executed if the condition is true. If true, then the result should contain FE-demo. We want to add another condition, so we copy the first condition. Only the first condition starts with an if, all following conditions must begin with else if. The second condition should assign the schema, FE samples, for business cases of folder subfolder 2, so we adapt the condition accordingly. Finally, we use the syntax check, and confirm then with OK. We also close the connection edit view with OK. Time for the final test. But before we start the business case, we will add the database connection variable, schema, to the header of the business case for output purposes. Database connection variables can be used in all business cases, which are using this connection. We run the business case to check the result. The schema variable returns FE samples, and the data is loaded from the same schema. Let's run the business case of folder 2, and check the result. This time, the data is loaded from schema FE-demo. Business cases of other folders will use the default schema, which is unfortunately no real schema in our database. For our second example, we enter the connection edit view again. We will use the variable named password. For visualization purposes, we create it here, and copy it to the password field, which hides all entries. As username, we want to use the currently logged in user, so we use the internal variable, username. In the next step, we create another variable named password. The script is similar to example 1. we declare the variable result, and assign a default password. Then we return the value of result, at the end of our script. The condition is, if username is administrator, do not forget to enclose string values, also variables like username, containing string values, in single quotes. Then result must be admin password. In the last step, the plaintext passwords are replaced by encrypted pass strings, so that no one can get at the passwords by looking at the script. Pass strings are only valid within Apparo. The password converter batch file can be found in the folder Apparo Home, Fast Edit, etc. The password script expects two parameters, first the fixed PIN, and then the plaintext password. For more information, please have a look at the user guide. The script returns the pass string, which we can copy and replace with the plaintext password. Encrypted : serves as a keyword for Apparo to recognize a following pass string. We repeat these steps to encrypt the second password as well. We confirm with OK twice, and can then test our database connection. We cannot use the database connection test here, due to the schema variable. This connection only works in the corresponding folders. We start one of the business cases, and see that it works. Questions? Send an email to support@apparo.solutions.